Genshin 2.0 with Inazuma is coming around the corner. Without a doubt, there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff like free crafting, doing math. Like the absolute saddest part about Inazuma coming out is we have to play the game before we can actually play the game, right? So think about it. When new patch come out, we have to rush the story quest to unlock new domain, which let us farm talent book for Ayaka when she come out on day 1. And then we have to do the story to farm. Anyway, today I want to talk about some of the prediction I have with Inazuma, just a little for fun video. There isn't going to be a lot of math in here. Sorry to disappoint if you came here for the math. Anyway, just take your time to enjoy the game when it come out, don't rush the free crafting. Interesting enough is that Ayaka talent domain is on Tuesday, but the server actually go live in China on Wednesday. That actually means that our Chinese brother won't actually be able to play Ayaka on day 1, which is kinda pepperoni. Anyway, with Inazuma coming, there's gonna be a interesting shift in meta, maybe Morgana is gonna finally be dethroned, maybe Ganyu is gonna be dethroned, who knows, and here are some of my fun predictions. Starting off with Inazuma is that we're gonna get 4 brand new characters, including Ayaka, Sayu, Lluvia, and of course the Electro MC, which is available for everyone for free at Constellation 6. There could be potential to play Ayaka into like a perma-freeze team, maybe like a Morgana 2.0 with Ayaka, Xingqiu, and Kazuha. It's gonna be really interesting to see how all of these characters are gonna fit into the current rosters and if they're gonna be a meta shift into the current rosters. To be honest, I don't really like that because it is another character that uses Xingqiu, and MiHoYo need to stop making characters that need Xingqiu. Like, come on, we already have so many Pyro characters that require Xingqiu. Now, of course, this is again not a map or free crafting video, but I will be doing a free crafting on Ayaka like next week on stream, and then I'll make a pre-release analysis video about it. So be sure to stay subscribed about that and stay tuned. Speaking of Pyro DPS, we also have Lluvia, which personally I think should be kind of meh because she is purely single target and it uses auto-targeting, and auto-targeting in Genshin Impact is really bad. I think that she might be the best to pair with like Beidou, and potentially could be a really good Beidou driver, which actually mean that she's okay because Beidou is kind of OP, and so because she used Beidou well, then she is gonna be fine. But herself as a character might be kind of meh. Once again, there's not gonna be any math or free crafting in this video, at least in detail. Next up, we have Lily Pichu, which I think she might be okay. I don't really know, it's hard to comment on her. She's a 4-star Anemo character, and Anemo characters are kind of OP now with the Elemental Mastery buff. It'll be really interesting to see where that she fit into a party, especially with her being a healer. She's kind of like a budget Jean that is really versatile and really easy to fit into many party, and I think it will definitely be a great addition to many people's account, especially those who do not have Jean already. I think the biggest one is for sure gonna be the Electro MC, which rumor is to come with a battery mechanics. Battering is a huge part in almost any game, and especially in Genshin Impact. For example, using Beta to battery Xiangling, using Fischl to battery Beidou, because these characters have 80 energy costs. Not to mention there's also Lluvia, which is very energy hungry. Getting an entire character that is dedicated to batterying and is available for everyone for free is for sure gonna make all of these 80 energy cost characters a lot more available and a lot more accessible to play for almost everyone. We also saw the appearance of some other character in the Inazuma trailer, which might mean they're potentially gonna come in the future as playable character, maybe in like the 2.1 version or 2.2 version. So once again, those character addition is gonna maybe change the meta a little bit, especially with Electro Archon, since Archon are known to be very strong and very powerful. My prediction on the Electro Archon is that she will actually have a battery mechanics that just straight up give energy to your entire team, which is ridiculously broken, but it also kind of fit the theme, right? So yeah. And of course, aside from new character, we are also going to be getting new craftable weapon. Now, while I don't think that any of these weapons are that good, they are still going to be free to play, friendly, and very accessible to a lot of players. So potentially they might open up a lot more build path or players that are in need of a weapon. For example, maybe if you don't have sacrificial sword for only a slot for your Xingqius, well, maybe the new craftable sword is gonna be suitable for him, and it just make it more accessible in general. And of course, aside from the new weapon, we're also gonna get new artifact. Now, I think these artifacts have really high potential. With their stat being released, we can already start calculating if they're gonna be better for existing character. And by we, I mean like the smarter people. I don't mean myself, of course, because math fucking blow. While I haven't actually done the math on it, I do think that these new artifacts are really good, and this domain is gonna be really valued to farm. These new 2-set bonus are really good and really universal. Almost anyone can use 20% energy recharge, and almost anyone can use 18% attack. While they might not be the best option, they're still gonna be good option, and if you roll like good substat, they might be better than using an entire 4-set bonus on your other characters. But what's really piqued my interest is the 4-set bonus of the Emblem of the Serfted Fate. With just a 120% energy recharge, which is just from the artifact 2-set bonus itself, you are already getting like 30% damage bonus on your elemental burst. For characters that require energy and are heavily dependent on their elemental burst, like Xingqius or Beidou, this set bonus just looks really crazy and really good, and could potentially shift those characters up into the ranking more toward the meta. While Xingqius is already meta, but I think that Beidou is gonna be really meta after the patch. Speaking of which, we just happened to get a free Beidou as well. Maybe miHoYo have already thought about this, don't you think? Now, while some character meta ranking might go up, some other character meta ranking might go down. For example, Officials. Officials is currently used to act as a battery for Beidou. You commonly pair them together to do a official Beidou team like Firework Child. But with the new patch, the new artifact, and Electro MC, Official potentially might get replaced and be not used anymore. Similar to how Qiqi was a really good crowd healer when the game first came out, but as soon as Diona got released, Diona just kinda overtook Qiqi's spot. It doesn't make Qiqi worse than before, but it just means better alternative is now available, so therefore nobody really play Qiqi anymore, and potentially we might see like similar situation with the new patch, especially with so many things coming. And of course, aside from being able to power up your protagonist, your account, your characters, getting new characters, we're also going to have to fight potentially stronger enemy in the 2.0 Inazuma patch, and for surely they're going to be introduced to the new Abyss as well. In the 1.5 patch, we saw the Abyss Lector and Abyss Hero, and they were very unfavorable for Electro characters because of their shield mechanics. Electro characters cannot do anything against their shield, and so they're very unfavorable. In comparison, Pyro and Cryo character can like easily deal with their shield on top of doing good damage already, and so Pyro and Cryo just kind of became like the meta even though they were already the meta. But with 1.6, we saw the Genki available in the whatever island it's called. The Genki is our first peek of the new enemy coming from Inazuma, and I personally think the Genki is probably one of the most well done boss fight in the game. And they're for sure gonna put the Magu Genki into the new Abyss for us to fight, potentially similar to the boss event. And the Magu Genki is kind of unfavorable to team like Morgana or Permanent Freeze team because you cannot freeze them and they are semi-immune to range, which kind of counter Ganyu, but not really. But nonetheless, in the 2.0 Inazuma trailer, we also saw a lot of new enemy that they are gonna put them into the Abyss, and they once again might be more favorable to some characters and less favorable to some character or element. Maybe they'll be favorable for Electros, who knows? I mean, it is Inazuma, it is the Electro region. Electro got a shrine in one way or the other, right? Of course, with Inazuma, it's gonna come a new statue of the 7. In the Monstar and the Liu case, it used to give stamina. Now, I don't think they will give any more stamina just because we already have a lot. But I don't know what it will give, but let's say if it do give stamina, then it will make charge attack character that cost stamina like Perching, like Hu Tao, slightly easier to use. Maybe even like Chayo or maybe like Kaya, who have good ratio on their charge attack. So it would be surely interesting to see if we do get extra stamina and if it's gonna change anything for like charge attack dependent characters, or maybe it will give us something else, maybe like attack, straight up like flat attack or something. Then we will see like maybe bandage dropping in the ranking because we don't care about attack anymore. That would surely be interesting to see, and well, let's see what we get. Yeah, basically, it just there's a lot of things that are gonna be coming, which introduces a lot of different variable, which might dramatically shift the meta in ways that we did not imagine, and how we're gonna have to see, and it's really gonna be very exciting to see how the meta is gonna start shifting. That's it for this video. It's just a little fun, you know, like forecast type of video instead of the usual math heavy video crafting video. Let me know what you think about Inazuma, like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'll see y'all next time.